So here we are in Simply Bhutan.
फोटो खिच्नु पाउँछ ल सबैजनामा यो तपाईँ सोध्दै थियो नि यसो नि यो भिडियो हुन्छ हुन्छ फुल होइन
No problem.
Welcome to Simply Bhutan. Here you're allowed to take pictures and videos as much as you want, and you're even allowed to touch things, and you will see a lot of traditional things from here. So my name is Ugindama and I'm your in-house guide.
Thank you.
It is our culture that we offer a local brewed wine to our guests. So this wine we call it as ara, and it is made up from fermented rice and yeast. So before you drink, let's first offer to our local deity.
You're not going to give me
You can, right? Then you can sprinkle it in the air 3 times and say je, je, je. So je means have it in English. So now you can enjoy it. We called it Roxy. To store local wine ara inside here, and then over there that one is palam, and that one is made up from bamboo. So like we also store ara inside that one as well.
हामी चाहिँ उयो भन्छ नि त यस्तोलाई के भन्न त
अनि यो चाहिँ
टङमा खाने
Ara and Tongma is different.
अफकोर्स डिफरेन्ट नि आरा मिन्स रक्सी भन्ने हो
Roxy रहेछ, Tongma चाहिँ
चार
So we usually use chandum to serve local wine to our guests, and for some it serves as decorative piece. So now I'll talk about the kings of Bhutan. So they are Wangchuck dynasty, and then the surnames are Wangchuck, and the throne is passed from the father to the eldest son. So in the first portrait is our first king, His Majesty Uin Wangchuck. So like before, Bhutan was also partially divided. So he is the one who united and made it as one nation, one people. And then he passed away in 1926 and was succeeded by his eldest son, His Majesty Jimmy Wangchuck. And during his reign, our country was still isolated to focus on centralized power to ensure political stability in the country. And he passed away in 1952 and was succeeded by his eldest son, His Majesty Jimmy Doji Wangchuck. So His Majesty Jimmy Doji Wangchuck is also known as the father of modern Bhutan. So during his reign, our country completely ended the policy of isolation and all the development took place. So like in 1961, he launched 5-year plan during the visit of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru along with his daughter Indira Gandhi. So this one is our third king and his wife, and those are ministers of Bhutan. And then in 1971, Bhutan also became the member of United Nations. And a year later that, in 1972, he passed away because of tuberculosis. So in the fourth portrait is our fourth king, His Majesty Jimmy Singh Wangchuck. So he was only 17 years old when he was crowned as king of Bhutan. And then he is the one who introduced GNH in our country, gross national happiness. And we felt that GNH is more important than GDP. And the rule was also made that a king can actually rule a country till the age of 65. But like he gave his throne to his son, our grandson, so that he can guide and see how his son represents the throne. So this is our
December
His Majesty
2000.
Jimmy Wangchuck. And by the way, we common people can also get the name Wangchuck, but like we don't get the second last C. So like the royalty will have the right to get the C in their name, whereas we don't have. And this white scarf here, we call it as khadar. So like it is similar to mala. So we usually use this to welcome our guests, or even in occasions like promotion, wedding, funeral and all. So the significance of this khadar beneath the portrait shows that the person is still living, whereas the khadar on the portrait shows that they have passed away.
ए हाम्रो चाहिँ विदाउट मिनिङै लगाउँछ नि त उता
अब म सानो
This is our national flag, and the yellow color represents the authorities of royalty. Orange represents monastic bodies, and the white color on the dragon is to show loyalty or purity, and the jewel on its four claws is to show the wealth of a country, and the snarling face of a dragon is to protect from internal and external forces. So these are some of the tools used in olden times. So like we usually use this to wipe the dust or even to chase away the houseflies, and it is made up from yaks here. So
Yaks.
yeah. And then we also use saddles on yaks or horses. It is made up from wood, and then this container to store arrows. And then we also have backpack made up from yak skin and hair. And we give this belt to the leader so that the yaks can follow because of this belt. And then during the war times, we use this type of shields. And this container over here is to store drumstick. So next, we'll move on.
So okay, when come to the flag, in addition to her, like dragon, you have been asking me about why dragon and the extensive dragon. So literally the dragon, which is the name of our country, that we are living in the land of the dragon.
गर्दैन
We'll share.
लेथी आउँछ यो लामो बडी थियो
यो रहेछ कि पर्सन
ए हजुर
सानो ब्रिगेड
ए बर्थडेको ए
So over here. So this is our traditional house, and this type of house is mostly found in eastern side of Bhutan. And in olden times, the nails were not used because because the nails were hard to find. So that's why they made it in an interlock system like this.
Oh, yes.
And the design is called as trefoil design, and it is mandatory in our country. So like if you want to build this house, then like if you don't have this design, then like our government won't allow us to build it. So it's compulsory. And this one over here resembles a lotus flower because we believe that Guru Padma Sambhava in that picture over there was born from a lotus. So that's why we have this design. So like every time we look out from the window, it's like we're paying respect to him. And we also celebrate the window stand and the door stand. So the white scarf here, the color shows that it has already been celebrated. And over there, so that one is the mud house. So they will pour the mud inside here, and then they will ram it with this ramrod. So the harder they pound, the stronger the foundation will become. So like when we build this house, we usually chant a mantra in the form of song, and the song is called as Om Salamani. So we sing this song to ask forgiveness from the God, because like when we ram the mud, we're killing insects, and then second thing is that we're also giving pain to our Mother Earth. So that's why they will ask forgiveness by singing this song. So these boys will show you a demonstration right now. So after that, if you're interested, you can join them. Okay. So maybe you can try this out. That's my model.
샤무미 노래. 저희 샤무는 뭐죠?
Because also please don't be offended, but this is voting worship. And then like, this is our garden of fertility. And then his name is Choji Drupakile. So Choji means master and Drupakile is his name. So like he usually subdue demons by using his phallus. So his phallus is called as the thunderbolt of flaming wisdom. And this teaching is a bit different than the other saints. So like he usually carries out with his outrageous behavior, especially sexual activity. So that's why he has earned his name as the divine madman or the saints of 5,000 women. And like we also use the phallus as a keychain, necklace. Sometimes you can put it on the wall and you can hang it on the door to ward off evil spirits or to protect from the bad luck. So like he's also associated with his own temple in Punaka. It's called as Chimilakang. Chimilakang is also called as the fertility temple. So like infertile women from all over the world we have to believe that we have to worship Odin phallus, and then it's like he will bless you with the child. And then it's also believed that he made our national animal, Taki, the body of a cow and the head of a child. Talking about you, Tama Juni is
It's mainly for the barrel poppers. The barrel poppers.
सेट्टी चाहिँ
Same.
दामी रहेछ
Okay, so welcome to our traditional kitchen. So like you must have been noticing it's all black in here. So like in olden times there was no proper ventilation. So that's why it's because of the smoke.
स्मोक
So right now it's painted to display. That's how our traditional kitchen looks like. So this one over here, we use this to make butter tea, suja. The taste गर्नु है?
टेस्ट त गरेको छैन कि तर हामी चाहिँ यो दही के पो घिउ निकाल्नु गर्छ है
Same. So that you
So turning looks like this.
तर यहाँ चाहिँ हाम्रो यस्तो काटेको हुन्छ है
I mean, यहाँ बनाउँछ butter tea. So like we will pour water, salt, butter and tea leaf inside here. So like after pouring we have to churn it for 15 to 20 minutes like this. And then the butter tea or the suja is prepared. So suja is our traditional tea. So like once when I'm done with this I will take you to the restaurant so you can give it a try. And then
होइन होइन चिया हो
tea
घिउको घिउ लागेको दुध भन्छ नि घिउ लागेको दुध भन्छ नि त्यही
So like in the bigger one here is to make butter. So you So we have to pour it inside and then like we have to turn it for hours and hours to make butter. So when the butter is ready, we will store it in this container. And like we also have a wooden plate. So like we call this one as dappa. We use this for the rice, and like we give this lower part of the plate to our mother because she does all the in-house work, and the upper part of the plate here we give it to our father because he's the head of the family. So like when we close this, it's like father is protecting his loved ones. so we usually don't wash this plate because it is believed that if you wash it, then all the love and affections will be washed away. So that's why most of the people will wipe it with a piece of cloth.
Okay.
So in here we use this for the curry and we call it as pork. So this one over here is to make buckwheat noodles. Putta. So like we still use this to make the noodle, and the noodles is called as putta. So there's hole inside here. So we have to put the dough inside, and then like we have to press it from this edge. So some even sits on it. So like when we press it, then the noodles will be coming from that hole.
Okay.
And we also have stove made up from clay and stone, but right now it's cemented to preserve. And then pots made up from copper for cooking purposes. And this backpack made up from bamboo to store vegetables. And then that box over there is to store rice. So like we still use this one. So if you want to take pictures. So we we know that winter is a very harsh season for green vegetables. So that's why in olden times we still hang our vegetables like this on a wall, sometimes even on a roof for winter stock. So we have red dry chili, corn. So this one is garlic, it looks like onion. And then dried pear and dried pumpkin. So like in a local term for the dry vegetables, we call it a scum. So ema for chili, so like ema gum, and then kakur for pumpkin, so kakur gum. So if you want to take pictures, you can see it over here.
सबै सुकाएर युज गर्दछ है हेलो
So his name is Pema Singh and he's 34 years old. So like at the age of 2 he was diagnosed with the brain disease, and the disease is called the cerebral palsy. So the upper part of his body is paralyzed and all this artwork is done by using his foot, as you can see. So kutale mati balance garnu hundo rahech. And this shop was gifted by our queen mother in the picture over there, the wife of 4th king. And he also graduated from Zurich in wood carving and paintings for 6 years. So like he usually crafts all these 8 auspicious symbols and 4 harmonious frames. And he also participated in Paralympic, which was held in Nepal in archery. So he's also a national archer. And then our current king even gave his own watch to him in New Delhi. And then because of his talents and achievements, he was interviewed by CNN. And like recently he also received an award and certificate from Taiwan for loving your life. So like if you're interested to buy his artwork, you can, but it's not compulsory. You can even make donations as well. You can take some coins from here. Make a wish so put his coins inside that bowl. Used to buy out.
यहाँ गर्दिनु नि भिडियो गर्छु
When you pull it, you have to straighten your left hand and at the same time lift your right elbow. And so, this is the target that like our
निक्लिनेको we are going to the restaurant. Suja.